You know, I never buy my wife anything. No chocolates, no flowers, no nothing. I never take her out. We never go to a restaurant, nothing. And she...
I put down my window, I'm like, you okay? He's like, you got a fat bumper.
Bruv, I'm so sorry if this is bad, man, but the amount of women that I'm seeing saying, oh, happy Valentine's Day to myself because men are chat. Shut up, man. Shut up, bruv.
So if you've never been to the UK and you're thinking about coming here, listen, I'm not trying to scare you off. This is just for educational purposes. And for all those that live here, we need to talk.
Do you know what's worse? This man is 28 years old. 28 years old.
I'm inside talking to my colleague about going on my break, and I can see a customer like lingering around. Like, I'm just thinking, like, why is he listening to the conversation? Cool, I'm not thinking too much of it because, like I said, Wembley's is a weird area, yeah? Cool. I've gone on my break like 20 minutes later, and I'm walking to my car, and I can feel a presence walking behind me, and I'm not really thinking too much of it because it's mad busy. Like, look at the car park. It's chock-a-block, yeah? So I've come to my car, I've locked the door, I'm not thinking too much of it. Then I'm hearing... I look to the side, it's the 50-year-old. It's the guy. He's definitely in his 50s. I mean, he could be older, and it's some Jamaican guy. And I put down my window, I'm like, you okay? He's like, you got a fat bumper. Huh? I mean, I know, but like, Bro. And he goes, I think you're really pretty, can I get your number? Can you get my number? Huh? What are you talking about? You're literally like, you're like my granddaddy. What's going on?
Melina Bass. What's going on, Melina, is we're now living in a country with so many different people from so many different cultures and different ways of approach. This man's approach, if you say he was 50 years old, then this approach has obviously worked for him in the past. But from an English point of view, yeah, this approach was dead. I'm with you on that one. And this sort of approach only works for a girl that is just looking for sex. That girl obviously wasn't you.
You are there, mate?
Stephen?
Yeah, mate.
Stephen, I've got... Listen, matey, you've caused me a big problem. You know that?
What, mate?
Well, did you hear the shouting and screaming? There was me and my wife having a bust-up.
Okay.
I tell you what's been going on. She's look, as you know, she's just come out of hospital.
Yeah.
And you delivered some flowers to the door.
Yeah, because she's came out of hospital, mate.
Yeah, I know that she's just come out of hospital. The problem is, matey, that I never ever buy flowers for my wife, and it's caused a rift between the two of us.
Okay.
She said, if the bloke from over the road can give me flowers when I come out of hospital, why the bloody can't you? So I'm really pissed off with you because you've come between me and my wife.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, but mate, I was just trying to be a good neighbour, mate, because she's...
No. If you want to do that sort of thing, you run it through me first, right? You check with me to see if it's the right thing to do. I never buy my wife anything. No chocolates, no flowers, no nothing. I never take her out. We never go to a restaurant, nothing. And she's got bloody used to that. And what's going to happen now? She's come out of hospital and you've given her bloody flowers. And we've had a bust-up. And I put this all down to you. You keep your bloody flowers to yourself. You buy your girlfriend flowers if you want to. You leave my wife alone.
Mate,
because...
Mate, your wife just got out of the hospital, mate, and I just got her some flowers. Like,
So what?
I just don't understand. You're bothering me, mate. Well, because you've got like a little domestic. I don't see how
it's got nothing to do with you.
I don't see
how I treat my...
Yeah, but mate, I don't see what's wrong here, mate.
How I treat my wife is my business, but you've come between us, right?
Yeah,
now she expects flowers.
She was in the hospital. She was in the hospital. Everyone in the neighborhood knew that like your wife was in the hospital, yeah? So then I got her some flowers. Just make sure that's in your
Started my. Listen, you have come between me and my wife.
How have I
Right
come
now,
between you
she
and
has
your wife?
expectations. When she was married to me, she's been married to me for 6 years. She's never had expectations of anything, and now she's got expectations having flowers. And
But mate, she was in the hospital. She was in the hospital.
Ruined it for me. That's
She was in
what
the
you've
hospital,
done.
mate. She was in the hospital.
Keep your bloody flowers to yourself.
Yeah, but mate, your wife was in the hospital.
So, I know she was in hospital. I visited. She was in hospital for 2 weeks, and I visited her one day. Right. So
Okay,
I've done my bit.
Yeah, but
Oh my
she was there for
god.
2 weeks. I'm like,
Oh, hell no, man.
mate, I
What
just
So
got
what?
her flowers. That's it, mate.
It's my business. How I run my marriage is up to
That's
me
fine. I
entirely.
didn't sleep with her, mate. I just got her flowers. I just got her flowers, mate. That's it.
Yeah, and you come between us. That's really.
Yeah, but I didn't-
That's it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't intend to like come between you
You know,
two.
she said to me, if a stranger, if a neighbour can come to the hospital and bring her flowers, why can't I do that? I've got no
Oh, yeah.
answer for that.
Yeah, but
I've got no defense.
why did you do that? Maybe.
I've
yeah?
got-
Maybe.
I've
this
been
problem
training her
is
for
actually
the
with
last
you.
6 years
Maybe
not
this
to have
problem
any
is actually
expectations.
with you, and it's not with me.
Right? No expectations at all.
Wow. Wow. Was the neighbour wrong for buying this guy's wife flowers? I'm intrigued to know what your thoughts are on that. I personally think that the elderly gentleman has got a point when he said that the man should have ran the flowers through him first. I mean, man to man, you can't just send another man's wife flowers. The neighbour was not family, it was just a neighbour, so that's just the code all men should already know. But back to the angry old man, the angry gent, should I say. Everywhere you look in society, there are lessons to be learned. Everywhere. He said she was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and he visited her once. That was the best he could do. He said he never bought her anything for decades. Is this what marriage is really about? Really? Now, most of you watching this would agree that this man is not a very good husband, yeah? And the rest of you will ask the question, if he was that bad, why is she still with him and has been for decades? Yeah, it's a crazy country we live in. Who knows?
Ladies, I need to talk to you real quick. Because I can't believe what we're allowing these men to get away with, because I'm gonna end up fighting somebody. I'm gonna have to. So I was having a little catch up with my friend. Yeah, and she's telling me how she just started speaking to this guy, and they were having a little conversation about where they should go for their first date, you know? And he's asking her, like, where do you want to go? You know, like, what kind of places do you like? What kind of food do you like? And she's like, oh, there's this one restaurant I really like. It's one of my favorite restaurants. This man, do you know what this man said? Do you know what this little cretin said? This man said, that can't fool you up, man. Why don't you just come mine? I'll grab a bottle of Ray and a Wingstop. Police! Do you know what's worse? This man is 28 years old. 28 years old. 2 years away from 30. 30 minus 2 is 28. A bottle of Ray and a Wingstop. I nearly punched her. Because where did you find him? A bottle of Ray and some Wingstop. There's a 15-year-old girl in North London going crazy for that combo right now. Let me tell you, if this is the level, if this is where we're at as a society, yeah? If this is where we're at, then I'm gone. Count me out. I'm not doing it because I'll buy my 15 cats right now. I dare you try stop me. I dare you.
I like this girl's energy, you know. I like this girl. It's Kyra Gray. I like her vibrant energy on the clip. I can see where she's coming from. But the thing is that everyone's just different. And there are some girls that actually enjoy going to a man's house for food and drink. But this guy asked where she wanted to go, which shows that he never had a plan anyway. So I can understand your frustration, Kyra, because you can see your friend moving foolish, but it's one of those things I've always said, that your friend's problems always become your problems. So you gotta be careful what circles you put yourself in.
I need help, so I'm 25, I have no wife, but I'm never in a situation where I could potentially meet someone. Where do I need to go? Like, I'm laughing, but like, I'm never in a situation where I could actually meet someone. Like, I was speaking to a person from work and was both on about it. Like, there's nothing that we do that puts us in a scenario where we could find like our future husband or wife or whatever. Like, my work is predominantly men, so I ain't gonna meet them there, am I? And then my hobbies, I go to the gym. I can't go up to a girl in the gym. It's just a bit weird. I understand people are on the messaging, Instagram and Hinge and whatnot, but I've tried it, but I just don't think it's it, you know. So I need to know where everyone's going. Like, people say to me, oh, you need to go out more, like go out clubbing. But I know my wife's not out clubbing because I don't really drink. So, God knows.
So this clip here from Mason Hodgson, I think I said that correctly. Now this one's quite easy, you know. Hear me out. I know that nothing worth having in life is easy, but putting yourself in a position to meet the opposite sex, it just requires three things that you should look at really. And one is your location, two is your character, and three is your appearance. Your location, like where do you spend most of your time after work? Do you take any classes that involve the opposite sex? Where do you shop? Do women work there? Where do you eat? Obviously women work there as well. So all of these places I'm talking about involve you having a reason to talk to a woman. So location. The next one is your character. Are you even the type of person that people want to have around? Are you friendly? Are you thick-skinned? Are you welcoming? That's character. And lastly, your appearance, because some of us need to look at ourselves first before we start judging the world and judging other people. I'm not talking directly about you, Mason. This is just for any man that is in your situation. Your appearance alone can actually draw women towards you. So that's something to think about also.
The shower's just broke. Can I use your shower?
Tracy, I would let you using my shower, but I've got my wife in here right now, and it's not good. It's not a good timing right now.
Use the hose, just do like a quick hose down. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be that long.
I would letting you using shower, but I've got wife. She's right there. If you're not here, I would let you use it.
Come in the shower with me, Biz.
What? You want me to come in shower? I will come in shower with you. I will do this one, but I've got wife here right now, and she would not let me do this one. So this is why I cannot do this, but I would love to have you in shower, but I cannot because I've got wife in here, you know.
What do you mean you'd love to have me in the shower? I need a shower.
Yeah, I know you need shower, but I'm saying that I've got my wife. She's right there right now, and she's not letting me have the one inside shower.
What?
Yeah, no. I watch, but I can't watch because she's there.
What? I'm not asking you. Fish, you cheeky little. Do you think I'm asking you to get in the shower with me?
No. I know what you want, but it is so I've got my wife here. I can't want this right now.
No, I know what you're doing, you dirty little bastard. Because my pipes need, do you know what I mean? They need replacing, and I'll come over here.
I know, Tracy. I understanding this one. I understanding this one, Tracy. I love my wife and I this one because I'm not single.
I know, a dirty little bastard when I see one, and you're being a little dirty bastard.
Are you saying you want to come using my shower with me? I can't use shower with me because I've got my wife here. She not let me use shower with you.
Get your wife to the door now, and I'll tell her what a little dirty bastard you are.
But what I don't know anything. I don't know anything. You can use shower. I can't use shower.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. You say you shower. I've got wife here. I can't have you in the shower.
I'm asking you this, Vash, for a wash so I can literally clean my panty before
I know you need the wash, but I can't give you wash. I can't wash you right now because they're bastard.
A wash, this Vash, not for you to wash.
I know you want to wash. I can't wash.
You dirty
because wife is there.
So I can clean me pits and me fanny. I'm going to go stinking and you're being
to do this one, but I cannot do this one because my wife thing is there. She was saying to me, why don't I wash her, honey?
You for you.
So this is a clip from Ryan Rhino Oddinston. Now I know you're probably thinking that this is fake. Liverpool's not really like that. But this stuff happens, trust me. Now before we get into the meat of this, I just want to say that, you know, when people talk over each other, that's when misunderstandings happen. And people think that, you know, the other person said something that the other person didn't say. And that's what you can clearly hear from the communication here. They're both shouting over each other. So they're not actually hearing what the other one said. And then she's obviously thought he said something. He's thought she said something. And that's where the misunderstandings happen. This is why I don't like listening to like podcasts where people talk over each other. It just sounds like noise. So, but I'm hoping that it's not just me that thinks like this. From when the man said, my wife is here and she wouldn't really like that, the girl should have just left. Is it just me that thinks like that? Instead, she obviously wanted problems. And the energy in Liverpool is just like, it's like no other city in the country. And as much as Liverpool's known for many attractive women, there's a lot of crazy women as well, trust me.
Do you know what? The craziest thing about getting rejected when you're trying to chat to a girl in a van, especially if she said, nah, she ain't got a boyfriend, and you know you get it. Like, sometimes you just know there's a girl that's in your league. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you're not ugly. You know them ones, innit? But she just, you know, she does the quick, and the van just puts her off. And it's like, babes, like, you don't even know. Like, I've got the Porsche at home. You don't even know. It's crazy. The way, oh, it's nuts. And you know what? Fuck the Porsche. Fuck the Porsche. Fuck the fact that by the time I get yard, I switch into the V, and man can, it's more the fact that the van's mine, I own it. The company is mine, I own it. The watch is mine, I own it. Like, oh, just give us a chance. Like, it's not that, oh, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's crazy. The amount of rejections that man receives in this van. One time it was funny because I got rejected by one girl in one ends one day, and I see her again in the Porsche. My girl's preying me. I said, let me keep my thing forward. You get it? These times I probably had a replacement in the whip already, because you know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of men can relate to what Shiloh is saying here, which is why I think the reason our approach in 2025 needs an upgrade. In 2025, we still can't be using the same approach that we used to use 15, 20 years ago, because those women don't exist anymore. Now, I know it can be difficult when you live in a place where there's not many attractive people, and you see that one person in a day and you just want to make that approach. But we know already, just seeing somebody who looks nice doesn't mean that that person is nice. And the same goes for the person who has their own business, their own van, their own watch. Doesn't mean that that person's nice either. Now, I don't know Shiloh's approach, so I can't really speak on that. But keep doing your thing, bro. Stay active, stay productive, and hopefully it rubs off on others.
Hello. Right, if this isn't you, scroll on, or if you don't care, scroll on. First of all, yes, my hair's greasy. Secondly, let's just get straight to it. Dating apps and men. Now, I'm quite happy to be on my own, and I could be on my own my whole life. But sometimes, you know, my son is now 13, he's getting to the point where he's going out all the time. I'm on my own sometimes, you know, you've got a bit of company. I've been watching Sex and the City again, and I feel like I'm missing out big style. So, you go on these dating apps, and you match with somebody, and all is good, and you chat, and then they disappear. Now, I'm a culprit as well. If I don't like someone, unfortunately, I disappear as well. I'm known to ghost myself a little bit. But after watching Sex and the City, I'm 44. The world has changed so much, and it's me off a big style, because back in the day you could just walk down the street and a guy be like, hi, and you get chatting, my exes from when I was younger, I met in a club, I met in a bar, I met in a cafe, I met one in a supermarket. A guy would never approach you nowadays, and do not tell me they do, because they're scared of you accusing them of being this, that, or the other, and men are scared of doing it now. You can see that I'm watching Sex and the City in the background. Should be watching it. So basically, now you go on these apps, there's too much choice out there, there's too much choice for men. Men are buggers anyway, and don't deny it, because you are. And there's too much choice out there. So if you talk to someone, they get on your nerves a tiny little bit. Oh, you've gone to girl A, girl B, girl C, girl D. There's 50 million other girls on these apps. It's not like the olden days where you just went to a club and met someone. Anyway, in a nutshell, to sum it all up, I'm done. I want to go back to 1999, where I meet someone in a club, not specifically 1999, because I'm not a good guy that year, but you know what I mean. Back in the day, when you could just walk up to someone in a pub and write your telephone number on a piece of paper and be dead excited when they ring you up at home and your mum's like, oh, such and such is on the phone for you. Like, oh, stop, mum, don't listen. Oh, can we take me back to those days now, please, instead of like Mr. Tom, Dick and Harry ghosting you every 3 seconds because, I don't know, you breathed the wrong way? That'd be great. Thank you very much indeed.
Amy PI 42. Now, Amy made some good true points. She really did make some good points. But Sex in the City, come on now. These programs and real world events, we can't put the two of them in the same conversation, because these are just fantasy programming for the mind. Dating apps are a problem for so many people. But if there's one thing I don't understand, is why do women think that men have so many options on these dating apps? It just blows my mind how many women say this to me. On dating apps, it's men that are trying to find the woman. The woman just does nothing but wait for the man to come to them. So in reality, it's women that have all the options on the dating apps. It's really that simple. Now, I think the real reason why a lot of men don't approach in the West as much as they used to. Now, hear me out. This is a bit controversial, but just hear me out. I think women have been given in the West too much freedom and power to act in a manner that destroys relationships. This is what I mean by act in a manner that destroys relationships. Women are given an incentive to leave a marriage. You know, women will get the house, the kids, and payments, etc. A woman can attack a man in public, and if that man retaliates, the man's in trouble. A woman can claim you did something to them at work or just in public, and the man will lose everything. A woman can decide that she wants to keep the child that you didn't want, and she can still make you pay for that. It doesn't work the other way around. If the man wants the child, she can still end it, regardless of what he thinks. Now, all these things, only a few I've mentioned, creates an entitlement and just a wicked mindset. And these sort of individuals men just don't want to invest in. Now, we can sit around and we can blame all women, or we can sit around and we can blame all men. But at the end of the day, what is the solution? That is the question, because complaining isn't going to sort anything out. The way you act in this world, are you part of the problem or part of the solution? Until next time, peace.
She's got me thinking of all the things I do, all the things I do. She's working undercover, but so am I. And that's your baby mama. She ain't even another brother's baby mother. You judging me, but you